Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Luka Doncic.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. And it's Young in at the point guard. And for the Lakers, in the forward positions, James and Hachimura. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. And it's 8-man.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And that one's good. Rizachet.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie, Rizachet, looking comfortable operating inside.
Reeves can't hit. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Good on the three-point shot.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
After Rizachet. Outside Daniel. 6 to shoot. Over Reed. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. LA's on 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here is Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Rizachet, and they're able to recover. Daniels dishes to Okongwu. Kicks it out to Johnson. From outside, off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Ayton, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. In each of his first 7 seasons in the NBA, Coach, DeAndre Ayton has averaged a double-double.
Yeah, Kevin, I think DeAndre Ayton, despite being a former #1 pick, has actually become one of the more underrated big guys in the league. Like, this guy, as you said, is consistent. He gets it done every night, every year, and you can count on him. I like DeAndre Ayton.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Johnson finds Young. The shot comes out. Nice D from Doncic. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
A monster down low, LeBron.
Maxi Kleber comes in for Rui Hachimura. Jake LaRavia is checked in for James. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Austin Reed. And that one, good.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy for Kennard.
Pass to LaRavia. The 3. Gay with the rebound. The Hawks trail. Alexander Walker up top. Guarded by Doncic. To the middle. Here's Gay. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Alexander Walker. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Taken away. Fires from deep. No good. Shot missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Good on the bucket.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Here's Gay.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Smart kicks to Hayes. He gets that one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Alexander Walker with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's LaRavia. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 1. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Jake LaRavia out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Austin Reed. Then there's Smart, and it's Hayes in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Laker 5.
Wow, I like that. It was like Johnson was shot out of a cannon coming down the lane.
And there's another turnover by the Lakers. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry and John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
And some changes here for the Lakers. James checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Marcus Smart. In the corner, it's James. Jacks up a 3. And LeBron nails the 3.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Pass to Newell. Now, here's Kennard. Here's Alexander Walker. 11 points last game. On the clock. And the rejection by James.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Lakers with some changes. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Hachimura in for Maxi Kleber. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Young's checked in for Newell. And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game, because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA. A volume shooter. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Hachimura, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Quinn Snyder entering his 3rd full season as head coach of the Hawks.
Well, before this, Quinn had a good 8-year run as coach of the Utah Jazz, which ended when he resigned. Most coaches have a tendency toward being fired instead, but he quickly moved on in Atlanta.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Mason Daniels comes in for Luke Kennard.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
They get it back on the wing. Reed shoots over Alexander Walker. Los Angeles with another miss. To the inside. The kick out to Young. No good on the 3.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Reeves. Rebound, Atlanta. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the score.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So for the Hawks, Newell comes in for Jalen Johnson. And Zachary Rizichet is subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Now here is Hachimura. Still scoreless. Here's Doncic. Goes back up. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Bounce pass, Young.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Reeves outside. From deep LeBron. And it's Rizichet with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 4. Pass to Newell. Now Young shoots the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. LeBron with the muscle inside.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Right wing. Pass to Newell. Young outside. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Doncic kicks to James. LeBron stuffs it home. Young looking around to the wing right side. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Reeves has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunity.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
33. Amazing stuff from the Arena Entertainment.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
Well, they've been the more physical team, and we've seen that on the glass as well as all the other areas, guys.
Yeah, this team is built to